Welcome to GlowBeyond 50, your essential guide to living healthier, stronger, and more vibrantly after 50. Did you know most men start losing 1% of their testosterone every single year after 40, yet hardly anyone ever talks about it? Today, we're diving deep into a critically important topic, testosterone, and why you absolutely cannot ignore it if you want to maintain your peak performance, robust health, and masculine vitality as you age. This isn't just about feeling okay, it's about reclaiming your prime. If you've recently found yourself grappling with an unexplained, persistent tiredness, a stubborn belly fat that seems impossible to lose, or a puzzling drop in your desire for intimacy, then you need to watch this entire video right now. These aren't just typical getting older signs. The truth is, these frustrating changes are often direct signals that your crucial hormones are silently, yet significantly, crashing. Many men mistakenly accept these things as an inevitable part of aging, but here's the harsh reality. The longer you ignore this, the harder it gets to fix. Picture this: Mark, 52, looking at himself in the mirror, wondering where his energy, his drive, and his very essence went. His story, and perhaps yours, is powerful proof that a critical biological factor is at play, and you absolutely can do something about it if you're currently in your 50s or perhaps approaching this pivotal decade. Take a quick moment to hit the like button on this video. Your simple click helps YouTube's algorithm share this vital information with countless other men who truly need to hear it. And while you're here, be sure to subscribe to GlowBeyond 50 so you don't miss our next essential deep dive: 3 foods that are silently killing male testosterone after 50. Your health journey is our top priority, and we're here to equip you with real, actionable solutions that actually work for men like you. But before we explore the science behind this powerful hormone and its far-reaching impact on your body and mind, I want to share a story with you. A story that I believe will sound incredibly familiar and may even be your own experience. It's the story of Mark, a man just like many others, but what happened to him at 52 wasn't just getting old. It was a pivotal turning point that fundamentally changed his life forever. The silent crash. Remember Mark, the 52-year-old man who wondered where his energy went. Let me tell you a little more about his story because it's probably more common than you think. Picture this: Mike, at 53, used to be the guy who ran 5 kilometers every single morning. He was lean, energetic, and always up for a challenge. Now he finds himself winded after just climbing 2 flights of stairs at his own home. He's constantly tired, irritable, and the thought of his morning run just a distant, exhausting memory. Mike's story isn't unique, it's a silent epidemic affecting millions of men after 50. Has that ever happened to you? Mike used to be full of life. He was sharp at work, a playful dad, and genuinely enjoyed his weekends. But slowly, almost imperceptibly, things started to change. He began needing more coffee even after a full night's sleep, and that sleep, by the way, became increasingly restless. He'd wake up multiple times, drenched in sweat, feeling more exhausted than when he went to bed. Sound familiar? You're not alone. The muscles he'd worked so hard to build seemed to vanish, replaced by a stubborn layer of fat, especially around his belly. Picture this: you're standing in front of the mirror, flexing, and the muscles you worked for gone. He felt a profound sense of loss, a disconnection from the man he once was. "I didn't recognize myself anymore," Mike confided. He felt like his confidence was eroding, his drive was gone, and even his sense of humor seemed to have packed up and left. The spark in his eyes had dimmed. This isn't just about feeling a bit off. Left unchecked, this isn't just about energy. It leads to diabetes, heart disease, and even an early death. But no one tells you that these feelings Mike's experiences are not just vague signs of aging. They're classic, unmistakable indicators that something fundamental is going on inside your body. Specifically, these are the common signs: of low testosterone, a condition often overlooked or dismissed. Let's break down these critical signs. If you're experiencing even a few of these, it's a strong signal to pay attention. Decreased muscle mass, increased body fat, especially belly fat. This is one of the most visible changes. You might hit the gym, but it's harder to build muscle. While fat seems to accumulate effortlessly, particularly around your midsection. Just look at your waistline. Is it expanding despite your efforts? This isn't just about aesthetics. More visceral fat is linked to serious health risks, persistent fatigue, and low energy levels. This isn't just being a little tired. This is a deep, bone-weary exhaustion that doesn't improve with rest. You feel drained even after waking up, and simple daily tasks feel like monumental efforts. Do you drag yourself through the day, desperate for a nap that never really helps? Sleep disturbances and mild depression. Low testosterone can severely impact your sleep quality, leading to insomnia, restless sleep, or frequent waking. This, in turn, can contribute to mood swings, irritability, a lack of motivation, and even symptoms resembling mild depression or anxiety. Are you waking up tired, feeling easily agitated, or losing interest in things you once loved? Reduced libido and erectile dysfunction. This is often one of the most significant and distressing signs for men. A noticeable decrease in sex drive, fewer spontaneous erections, and difficulty maintaining erections are all hallmark symptoms of falling testosterone. Has your sex life become almost non-existent and you just don't feel that spark anymore? Brain fog and difficulty concentrating. You might notice that your memory isn't as sharp, or you struggle to focus on tasks that once came easily. Mental clarity declines and decision-making can feel more challenging. Do you find yourself forgetting names or struggling to stay focused during conversations? Loss of self-confidence and drive. Beyond the physical symptoms, the psychological impact can be profound. The feeling of not being yourself, combined with reduced energy and physical changes, can erode self-esteem and diminish your overall drive and zest for life. Are you withdrawing from social events, feeling less like the confident man you used to be? Hair loss. While male pattern baldness is often genetic, a sudden or accelerated thinning of hair on the head and body can sometimes be linked to hormonal imbalances, including low testosterone, reduced bone density. Over the long term, chronically low testosterone can contribute to a weakening of bones, increasing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. These symptoms often creep up slowly, one by one, making them easy to rationalize or ignore. You might blame it on stress, getting older, or just a busy schedule. But the cumulative effect can be devastating, impacting your physical health, mental well-being, relationships, and overall quality of life. But here's the absolute worst part. And it's a story we hear far too often. You finally decide to go to the doctor, desperate for answers, only to be told it's just your age. Sir, that's perfectly normal. This dismissive attitude leaves countless men feeling defeated, hopeless, and convinced that their best years are truly behind them. They're told to accept this new, diminished version of themselves, but I'm here to tell you, that is not normal. That is your testosterone levels in freefall, and very few people truly understand what's happening, let alone how to fix it. This isn't just about getting older, it's about a specific hormonal shift that can and should be addressed. The decline isn't inevitable to the point where you have to suffer these symptoms. The truth and the myths. You've heard Mike's story, and you've recognized the silent crash of symptoms that so many men experience. You've also likely been told, just like Mike, that it's just age and there's nothing to be done, but that's where the myths begin and the truth gets lost. So, what exactly is happening inside your body? What is this mysterious hormone that seems to control so much? Let me ask you, do you know your testosterone level right now? Most men don't, and that's a huge problem. Understanding testosterone more than just sex. Let's clear up the biggest misconception first. Many people think of testosterone purely as a sex hormone. While it's undeniably crucial for libido and sexual function, limiting it to just that is like saying a car only needs fuel to move. Testosterone is so much more. It's the master switch for a man's entire system, his internal CEO. Think of testosterone as the conductor of an orchestra that makes you, well, you, as a man. It's the primary male sex hormone, produced mainly in the testes, but its reach extends far beyond that. Testosterone is fundamental to your muscle mass and strength. It's the key anabolic hormone, driving muscle protein synthesis. Without adequate testosterone, building and maintaining muscle becomes an uphill battle, leading to the kind of muscle loss Mike experienced. Bone density. Testosterone plays a vital role in maintaining strong, healthy bones. Low levels can lead to osteoporosis, making bones brittle and prone to fractures later in life. Energy levels and vitality. Remember that deep fatigue Mike felt. Testosterone significantly influences your energy production at a cellular level. It's why you feel vigorous, driven, and capable. Mood and cognitive function. Yes, testosterone impacts your brain too. It affects neurotransmitters, influencing mood, focus, memory, and even decision-making. Low levels are directly linked to brain fog, irritability, and mild depression. Red blood cell production. It stimulates erythropoiesis, the production of red blood cells, which carry oxygen throughout your body. This contributes to overall energy and physical endurance. Fat distribution. Testosterone helps regulate how your body stores fat. When levels drop, your body tends to accumulate more visceral fat, especially around the abdomen, that stubborn dad bod belly. Heart health. Emerging research suggests a strong link between optimal testosterone levels and cardiovascular health, including blood pressure regulation and cholesterol profiles. So, when we talk about testosterone, we're talking about a hormone that underpins your physical strength, your mental sharpness, your emotional resilience, and your overall health. It's not just about a healthy libido, it's about being a healthy, functioning man. The overlooked truth: women need testosterone too. Here's a surprising fact that most people, even many doctors, don't emphasize enough. It's not just men who need testosterone, women need it too, especially after 50. While produced in much smaller amounts, mainly in the ovaries and adrenal glands, testosterone is crucial for women's energy, libido, bone density, and even mood stability. So, if you're a woman watching this, don't dismiss this information. Understanding these hormonal shifts is equally vital for your post-50 well-being. Debunking the biggest myths about testosterone, let's smash some of the pervasive myths that keep men from getting the help they need and truly understanding their bodies. Myth 1. Testosterone decline is normal and doesn't need intervention. Truth. While a slight, gradual decline is natural with age, the drastic drop that causes severe symptoms like those Mike experienced is not something you just have to live with. It's a sign of a deeper imbalance or lifestyle factors at play that can and should be addressed. Just because something is common doesn't make it healthy or optimal. You wouldn't ignore high blood pressure just because it's common in older adults, would you? Have you ever been told you're normal but still felt terrible? That's the myth at work. Myth 2. Only synthetic hormones or drugs can fix low testosterone. Truth. This is perhaps the most dangerous myth. While hormone replacement therapy (HRT) can be a legitimate option for some cases of very low testosterone, for many, the first and most powerful interventions are entirely natural. Your body has an incredible capacity to optimize its own hormone production if given the right signals through diet, exercise, sleep, and stress management. Jumping straight to synthetic options often overlooks the foundational lifestyle changes that offer sustainable, holistic benefits. Myth 3. Sexual health is a luxury that fades with age, and it's not important. Truth. This couldn't be further from the truth. A healthy, active sex life is a crucial component of overall well-being, intimacy, and mental health at any age. Dismissing libido and erectile function as unimportant ignores the profound impact they have on a man's confidence, relationship, satisfaction, and even physical health. Often, sexual dysfunction is the first clear warning sign of deeper underlying health issues, including low testosterone or cardiovascular problems. Understanding andropause, the male menopause. Many people are familiar with menopause in women. But did you know there's a male equivalent often called andropause or age-related low testosterone? Unlike women who experience a sharp drop in hormones, men's testosterone decline is typically more gradual. However, it can still lead to significant and debilitating symptoms. Mike didn't wake up one day and say, "I'm in andropause." It snuck up on him, just like it does for most men. It's a real physiological phenomenon that's frequently overlooked, misdiagnosed, or simply dismissed as aging. Doctors might run a basic blood test, see numbers within range, which are often very broad ranges, and tell you everything is fine, even if you feel terrible. This is why understanding your symptoms and pushing for a deeper look at your hormonal health is so crucial. So, you've seen the symptoms, you understand what testosterone truly is, and we've debunked the common myths. The question now is, what can you actually do about it? What can you do to regain your testosterone without immediately resorting to synthetic hormones or medications? The good news is, there's a natural, effective, and safe path forward. This isn't about quick fixes, it's about empowering your body to restore its natural balance. In the next video, we'll break down exactly what foods, habits, and mistakes are silently killing your testosterone and how to stop it. The fix: what to do now. Know that you know what's really happening with your hormones and why you can't ignore it. Let's talk solutions. What can you actually do starting today to reclaim your vitality? Low testosterone is not a life sentence. It's not an inevitable decline you just have to accept. But let me be crystal clear. If you continue to ignore these signs and do nothing, the consequences will become more and more pronounced, impacting every area of your life. The good news, the amazing news, is that you absolutely can turn this situation around starting today. You don't have to settle for feeling diminished. You can regain your energy, your drive, and your full masculine vitality. 1. Boost it naturally. Elevate your testosterone every single day. This is where the real power lies. You don't need to jump straight to medication or synthetic hormones. Your body has an incredible, innate ability to restore itself if you give it the right signals. This is about working with your body, not against it. Exercise smart. Lift weights and do HIITs is non-negotiable. Forget endless cardio if your goal is to boost testosterone. Your focus needs to be on two key types of exercise: resistance training, weights. This is arguably the most potent natural stimulator of testosterone. Aim for 3 to 4 full-body resistance training sessions per week. Focus on compound movements that work multiple muscle groups simultaneously. Think squats, deadlifts, bench presses, overhead presses, and rows. These movements signal to your body to produce more growth hormone and, critically, more testosterone. You don't need to be a bodybuilder, just consistent, progressive overload. Start where you are, use proper form, and gradually increase the weight or reps. Visual cue: show a man age-appropriate doing proper squats or deadlifts with good form. Many men report feeling stronger and more mentally positive in as little as 4 to 6 weeks when they commit to consistent resistance training. High-intensity interval training (HIIT). Incorporate 15 to 20 minutes of HIIT 1 to 2 times per week. This involves short bursts of intense anaerobic exercise followed by brief recovery periods. Think sprints, running or cycling, burpees, or kettlebell swings. HIIT has been shown to acutely increase growth hormone and testosterone levels. It's incredibly efficient and highly effective. Visual cue: show quick cuts of a man doing short, intense bursts of exercise like sprints. Why this works: both resistance training and HIIT create a metabolic demand and hormonal response that tells your body Hey, we need more muscle, more strength, more energy. And testosterone is the primary hormone for that. Consistency is key here. Prioritize sleep. Quantity and qualitative is often the most overlooked component of hormone health. Your body primarily produces and replenishes testosterone during deep sleep. If you're not getting enough quality sleep, you're literally shutting down your testosterone factory. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep per night. This isn't just a recommendation, it's a requirement for optimal hormone production. Create a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time every day, even on weekends. Optimize your sleep environment. Make your bedroom dark, block out all light, quiet, and cool around 65 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 degrees Celsius. Reduce blue light exposure. Avoid screens, phones, tablets, computers, TV for at least 1 to 2 hours before bed. Blue light suppresses melatonin, your sleep hormone. No quality sleep, no quality testosterone. It's that simple. You can hit the gym and eat perfectly, but if your sleep is consistently poor, you're fighting an uphill battle. Master stress. Lower cortisol, raise testosterone. In our modern world, chronic stress is a silent killer of testosterone. When you're stressed, your body produces cortisol, the stress hormone. Cortisol is essential in acute situations, but chronically elevated cortisol levels have a direct inverse relationship with testosterone. High cortisol kills testosterone. Practice mindfulness and deep breathing, even 5 to 10 minutes of meditation or deep belly breathing daily can significantly lower cortisol. Engage in hobbies and activities you enjoy. Make time for leisure, nature walks, or anything that helps you relax and disconnect from stressors. Want to be stronger, you first need to calm down. This might sound counterintuitive, but managing your mental state is as crucial as physical training for hormone balance. 2. Eat to fuel your hormones. Nutrition for the 50-plus man. Your food choices are direct messages you send to your hormonal system. And surprisingly, many foods you think are healthy might actually be sabotaging your testosterone. This isn't about restrictive dieting. It's about intelligent, targeted nutrition. Foods to prioritize and increase. Quality animal proteins, eggs. The whole egg yolk included, high-quality red meat, grass-fed if possible, and fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines. These are packed with cholesterol, the precursor to testosterone, essential amino acids, and vital micronutrients like zinc and vitamin D. Visual cue. Show vibrant images of eggs, a steak, and salmon. These foods don't just build muscle. They send direct signals to your endocrine system to optimize hormone production. Healthy fats, avocados, nuts, almonds, walnuts, seeds, pumpkin, chia, and olive oil. Cholesterol and healthy fats are the building blocks for testosterone. Don't fear natural fats, cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. Kale. These contain compounds that help your body metabolize estrogen, a female hormone, efficiently, which can otherwise compete with testosterone in men. Specific micronutrient powerhouses. Oysters packed with zinc. Pumpkin seeds, zinc and magnesium, and dark leafy greens. Foods to avoid or minimize. Refined sugars and processed foods. These cause blood sugar spikes and crash, leading to insulin resistance and inflammation, both of which are detrimental to testosterone production. Industrial seed oils, soybean oil, corn oil, cottonseed oil, canola oil. These are high in omega-6 fatty acids and can promote inflammation, disrupting hormone balance. Stick to olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil. Alcohol. Excessive alcohol consumption directly impairs testosterone production and increases estrogen. Moderation is key. Soy products, especially GMO. Soy contains phytoestrogens that can mimic estrogen in the body, potentially lowering testosterone levels in men if consumed in large quantities. You can't restore robust testosterone levels if you're still eating like a 20-year-old college student relying on fast food and sugary drinks. This is about fuel, not just calories. 3. Check, don't guess. Regular hormone testing you cannot improve what you don't measure. Your hormonal health needs to be monitored just like you regularly check your blood pressure or cholesterol. This is particularly crucial as you age. Essential. Blood tests to request total testosterone and free testosterone. Total T is your overall level. Free T is the biologically active form available for your body to use. Both are important. HBG sex hormone binding globulin. This protein binds to testosterone, making it inactive. High SHBG means less free T. Estradiol estrogen. Yes, men have estrogen, but too much can offset testosterone. DHEAS, a precursor hormone that can give insights into adrenal function. Vitamin D, crucial for testosterone production and overall health. Insulin and HbA1c, to check for insulin resistance and blood sugar control, which directly impact hormone health. Full thyroid panel. An underactive thyroid can mimic low T symptoms and impact metabolism. When to consider medical intervention. HRT hormone replacement therapy. If your testosterone levels are consistently very low despite consistent, optimized lifestyle interventions and your symptoms are severe and impacting your quality of life, then hormone replacement therapy (HRT) might be an option. Crucial point: HRT should always be supervised by a qualified doctor, preferably an endocrinologist or a physician specializing in hormone optimization. Mismanaged HRT can lead to serious side effects like high blood pressure, increased risk of blood clots, or mood instability. That's why medical supervision is non-negotiable. It's not a magic bullet and requires careful monitoring. HRT is not a miracle drug, but when used correctly and under medical guidance, it can be life-changing for men with clinically low levels. It's a tool, not the only solution, and certainly not the first step for most men. 4. Long-term vision. Invest in the next 10 to 20 years. Finally, think beyond just feeling better today. Don't just ask, how do I want to feel today? Ask, how do I want to live at 60, 70, or even 80? Your hormonal health is a long-term journey, not a 7-day project or a quick fix. Embrace consistency. Small, consistent habits over time yield massive results. Regular retesting. Reevaluate your blood work every 3 to 6 months to track progress and make adjustments. Adjust and adapt. Your body changes and your habits might need minor tweaks. Listen to your body and be willing to adjust your diet, exercise, or stress management techniques. Document your journey. Keep a journal of your symptoms, energy levels, and progress. Share your journey with supportive communities. Become a guide for other men. Conclusion. Call to action. You've made it this far in the video, and that tells me one thing: you're serious about your health and your life. You're ready to take control. If you found this video helpful, please like it. It truly helps us reach more men. Share this video with someone you care about who might be silently suffering from these symptoms. Comment below. Are you experiencing signs of low testosterone? What has been your experience on this journey? Your insights can help others. Subscribe to GlowBeyond 50 so you don't miss our next crucial video: why most men lose their drive after 50 and how to get it back. This next video will give you even more specific, actionable strategies to ignite your vitality. If you find this content valuable and wish to support our mission of spreading vital men's health knowledge, please consider donating to the channel via the link in the description below. Age 50 is not the end of your peak. It's the moment you can reclaim your masculine vitality. If you choose to take action today, your prime is waiting.